Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's your boy, Mr. Crack, representing Hartford, Connecticut. And this is my first mixtape blog. It's a new idea I came up with, so I'ma give it a shot and just try it out. And y'all let me know what y'all think of it, man. And like I said before, it's my own personal opinions and how I feel. So yo, the question is, did Lloyd Banks fall off? And I'm gonna explain my reasons why I think Banks fell off a long time ago. And I say by More Money in the Bank Part 3. After that one, it was a downfall ever since then with him. Now, I don't know, some people love Banks still to this day. They understand his triple and double entendres and stuff, his assemblies. They still like that from him. But me personally, I think he fell off, man. His punchlines it's not even the same. And he gave his own reasons why he don't do punchlines no more. It's like, to me, I don't accept it. I just think he don't got it in him to do it no more. So he switched his style up. Because if you listen to the Banks when he first came out, his voice and his flow, it's completely different from the way he sounds today and his flow. It's two different styles, and I think the first style was better for him. Now, I understand you don't want to do punchlines for 15 songs straight. That's fine. When you look at Big L and you think of him, he got some songs where he's telling stories, and then he got some songs when he's going punchlines. But for Banks to just completely rule punchlines out, it's just like, man, come on now, man. Either you got it in you don't. You could do at least 2 or 3 songs with punchlines in them. And that's the reason why I started fucking with Banks. To me, he's the punchline king of all times. He's my top one and stuff, because when he first came out, his punchlines was just hitting when you was like, yo, that shit like this, crazy. And when you sit there and break them down and think about it, it's like, yo, how the hell he put it together? Because see, some people don't understand how to be creative with lyrics and the process to come up with them. Anybody could have punchlines, right? But it's the way you set the punchline up and the way you deliver it. And, you can see the difference when you compare like Freck the Billionaire punchlines to Banks. The way Freck the Billionaire set his up, and then the way the punchline come, it doesn't hit as hard. At least to me, I thought his Freck the Billionaire punchlines was always cheesy and shit. I just never got into them. But the way Banks always set them up and delivering them, it was right. It just hit exactly hard, so you understand it. But you can't, like, if you say a punchline and you say, I'm bagging more bitches than a grocery store, you gotta set it up right. You can't say, I'm bagging bitches like a plastic bag in a grocery store and shit. It gotta be set up right, so you gotta know how to deliver it. And Banks will always deliver it right and shit back in his heydays and stuff. Like, when I listen to like the song Squeeze First, Ask Questions Last, right there, Banks snap. He's like, I ain't the richest, but I'm richer than yours. See, Banks is like a young Wilt Chamberlain. All I do is fuck bitches and ball. But the Banks now, it's just like, yo, I can't even recite any of the lyrics from Banks today, man. It's just the flow it's just different. And it reminds me when Cameron switched his style. See, I didn't like Cameron Dipset. Like Cameron, Confessions of Fire, and SDE, 2 good albums to me and stuff. I don't consider them classics, but it's a good album. Just because the album is old, and let me set the record straight. Just because an album is old doesn't mean it's a classic. It could just be a good album. It's a lot of good albums from the 90s. Kim don't have a classic. I don't even think he got a cult classic. You can't just be a classic because all the Dipset fans say it's a classic. A classic is an album that everybody says is a classic. Where you rarely find people who don't like it and stuff. That's when you look at the Chronic, where most people, no matter where you from, would say it's a classic. Punchlines is not hitting no more. I don't understand why people want to switch a style up that they came into the game with that everybody loved, and then switch it into something different and stuff. And just because you tired of it doesn't mean that your fans are tired of it and stuff. Now, if you want to pick up some new fans, fine, but don't just say, hey, I don't want to do this no more because I'm tired of it. You don't have to do it 15, cuz give us 3 tracks with it and stuff and set it up like that. You know, sometimes I hear songs by Bank where I can see that he's trying to do it again. But, you know, if you're going to switch, just don't switch up completely. And, I think his old flow is better than his new flow. That's my personal opinion on it. So, yo, Banks, if you happen to hear this, at least just give me 3 tracks with pure punchlines, man, and go at it, man. Right now, I would say that Fab is the overall punchline king of all time. You know, I think Fab is overall the best punchline king because he could do it consistently. But Banks is the best of all time because even in Banks' prime of doing it was, I would say, at least 5 times better than Fab during Fab's prime and stuff. And plus the 2-3 tracks that they did meet up on, they did together in a prime, Banks always beat him, always got him and stuff. Fab didn't come through, and I don't even think Fab really had a punchline that was just like, would take the whole track. See, Banks will have a punchline that you would say he bodied the whole verse. Shit, because that punchline right there is like, this shit ain't gonna never pop like 10 gold chains. That's why your bitch blowing on me like Nintendo games. Like that punchline right there, he murdered the whole track. I don't care what he said before, what he said after and stuff. So, that punchline just hit so hard and stuff. But yo, to all my fans, man, let me know what you think. Hit me up on social media, Instagram, Mr. Crack 15, or Facebook at Hip Hop Crack, man, and let me know what y'all think. Maybe, I'm not saying that my opinion is God. It's my opinion on what I think. And I don't mind debating with people because I actually love it. So you let me know what you think and hit me up, man, and that's what it is. And yo, we gonna end it right there. Mr. Crack.